All right. So good evening again, everyone. So this is our next session or second session on this differential equation. Right. In the last class, we have discussed these topics. Right. Types of differential equations, order of ordinary differential equations, formation of differential equation of the curves. And in today's class, we are going to discuss these topics. That is types of solution of differential equation. One of the type we have already discussed. That was variable separable form, right? A few more questions we will do today, and then types of first order and first degree differential equation. I already told you what does it look like actually, and how do we solve it. We will study later also different methods. So then method to solve the first order and first degree differential equation. Okay, so to solve the first order and first degree differential equation, there are numerous methods we discussed in the last class, and out of which one we have discussed already, variable separable form. Now today this session will be totally uh, in this session we will totally cover the equation which are reducible reducible to the variable separable form. Okay, so at the direct means directly if you look at the equation, it will not look like you can separate x and y x and y separately for the dx and dy respectively. So some modification we have to do in this case, right? Some modifications, and what are those modifications we are going to understand. First of all, few questions based on the variable separable, and then we will go further to study about the equation which are reducible to variable separable form. So let's start with the first question. So the first question is, find the equation of the curve satisfying the dy by dx is equal to x ln x passing through the point e comma 1. Okay, so if you want to try, take your time. Okay, take your 1 minute and try this. Tell me what is you're getting. So in this case, same thing is there. We have to do the check whether the separable form is working or no. Okay, variable separable form is working or no. If it is working, then follow the procedure what we have studied in the last class, right? So what was the procedure? Let's discuss. If you see the question, it's a simple question, right? Very easy question given. Dy by dx is equal to x into ln x given. Now what is this passing through the point e comma 1? What is this? Actually, if you remember, I told you in the last class कि some of the boundary conditions will be given in order to find out the value of that constant. Which constant? The constant which you get after doing the integrations, right? That c value, and that c value will be calculated based on this input, or we can say boundary conditions which is being given. Now what is this e comma 1? It says that if you put x is equal to e, y will be equal to 1. These are the coordinate format they are giving you. So it is clearly saying that e is equal x is equal to e, y is equal to 1. However, the different way to represent this boundary condition can be like this also. Y bracket e is equal to 1. Since y is a function of x, and they are putting the value of x as e, and this total value, when you are putting x is equal to e in the y equation, you are getting the answer as 1. So they can give you in different formats these boundary conditions. You have to understand that whether how to use this, right? So this is the boundary condition given. Let's go for the solution then. So if you see, we can easily separate them, right? Because x ln x into dx, there is only one variable, right? So it is easy to solve. Now what is the next task? Integration. Integrate both sides. So when you will do the integration, what you will be getting? Integration of dy is equal to integration of x ln x. And if you remember this type of integration, when two functions are in the product, we use the by parts rule. Okay, or we can say product formula in the integration. So how do we say that? how do we use Eilert principle, right? According to the Eilert principle. So in this case, x is algebraic function, okay, and ln x is the logarithmic function. So first logarithmic is coming and then algebraic is coming. So therefore, logarithmic function will be taken as the first function and x will be taken as the second function. Or you can say this is u and this is v, okay, whatever the way you have studied. Now the formula was, I am writing here, formula was u into v dx, u into v dx is equal to nothing but first as it is, that means u as it is, integration of second minus differentiation of first into small uh, integration of second of whole dx. This was the formula for by parts, okay. So just directly use that and get your answers. So in the left side you can see it will be y only, okay. Let's go to the next page. So in the left side, let me write here, it was dy is equal to it was dy is equal to x ln x dx, or rather I can say, let's write like this, ln x into x, because why I am writing like this, because this has to be taken as u and this has to be taken as v, okay. Now apply the formula. Left side will be simply y only and right side will be simply, when you do the integration, first as it is into integration of second minus the differentiation of first, derivative of first, ln x sorry, not minus, small integration with the integration of v dx. V function is nothing but here x, so x dx, okay. And the whole dx also. So just do the integration. X integration is x square by 2 simple, minus derivative of ln x function is nothing but 1 by x, integration of x will become x square by 2 and whole dx. So this x and x is gone and you are getting x square by 2 into ln x minus integration of 1 by 2 we can take outside and this will be remained I think x only, right, x dx. So that can be easily integrated, x square by 2 into ln x minus x integration is nothing but x square by 2, that is it will become x square by 4 plus c. Don't forget this c, right, because the whole question is depending on this c. Now this is the general equation we have got, but they are now asking the particular solution. Particular solution means they are giving you the boundary condition as well. So since the boundary condition has been given, now you will put the value of x in this and y also and get the value of c. So it is given it is given that y is equal to 1 at x is equal to e, okay. So y will be equal to 1, put this in the equation, put in, let's say this is equation 1, put in equation 1 and that's how you'll be getting e square by 2 and this is ln. Achha, ln is nothing but log natural, ln is nothing but log natural, so log natural means base is e, so this is log base e, x value is e, minus e square by 2 4 plus c. So log base e, it will become 1 only, so e square by 2 minus e square by 4 plus c and equal to 1. So from here you can get the value of c, right. The value of c will be, when you take the LCM and all thing, this will become 1 minus e square by 4. This is the c value. Now what is the next task? Put this c value again in equation 1, and that will be the equation of the curve which is required, okay. Let's go to the next page. So c is equal to 1 minus e square by 4, we can directly put that in the equation. So y is equal to the equation was y is equal to x square by 2 into ln x minus x square by 4 plus c value was there, so c value is 1 minus e square by 4, and that's how you will be getting your final answer. Okay, any doubt so far in this, anyone? Clear? Everything clear? Okay, let's go to the next part. All right. So answer was already given. Same answer you can see on the right side. The next question. Next question, it has been asked in JEE Main 2020, as you can see. So I am going to give you a 1 minute time. Okay, try this and tell me what you are getting. Check whether this variable separable, because we have studied the variable separable only right now, right? So try to check whether it is working or no in this question again. If it is working, then go ahead. Boundary conditions are also given in this case, right? These are the boundary conditions again. So I said to you already, if it is given like this, y of minus 1 by 2, y of 1 by 2 already given, right? So 1 second. So means at x is equal to 1 by 2, they are giving you the value of y. Okay. So this means that at x is equal to 1 by 2, y value is root 3 by 2. So first you have to find out the y from the differential equation. The student who will get the answer, you can directly unmute, right? I cannot see the meet window again and again. Yeah. Yes, first option. Okay, any other student got? Yes, first option is correct. Good. Let's solve this. So in this case, the equation is given like this: under root of 1 minus x square dy by dx plus under root of 1 minus y square is equal to 0, in which mod of x is less than 1. Okay, and conditions are given at y of 1 by 2, the value is given as root 3 by 2, and then they are asking y at minus 1 by root 2. Achha, in this case they have gone to a next step, one step ahead. Okay, after getting the c value, they are saying after getting the complete equation of the curve, after putting the c value, you have to find out the y value at x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this means that at x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to root 3 by 2, and this is asking, this has been asked, which what is it? Okay, at x is equal to minus 1 by root 2, what is the value of y, right? So first of all, you can see this is under root of 1 minus y square, 1 minus under root of 1 minus x square, so we can try to separate them. Okay, this is under root of 1 minus x square dy by dx. Let's take the under root of 1 minus y square on the right side, so this will come with the negative sign. Okay, now this is in the terms of y and this is in terms of the x. So what we will do, we will take the y terms on the same side of the dy and x terms on the same side of the dx, right? So let's try that. So we can say that dy by under root of 1 minus y square is equal to dx upon under root of 1 minus x square with the negative sign also. not integration, one second. Integration we have not done yet. Okay, so this is the equation we are getting. So after that, the next step is integrate. So as the moment you do the integration, it will become dy upon under root of 1 minus y square is equal to minus integration of dx upon under root of 1 minus x square. And after doing the integration, you will get a constant here. Acha, you might be remembering this formula. This was direct formula, right? This was a direct formula, that integration of 1 upon under root of 1 minus x square dx was what? Sine inverse of x. Okay, if it is y, it will become sine inverse of y. That is not an issue. So here you can say it will become sine inverse of y is equal to minus sine with sine inverse of x. Actually it is x by a, right? So it is 1, so we can take directly x only. So plus c. Okay, this is clear. Now we can directly solve it. Let's go to the next page. So we got the equation sine inverse of y is equal to minus sine inverse of x plus c. Now the conditions are given, right? Conditions are given. At x is equal to 1 by 2, y is given as root 3 by 2. Okay, so let's say this is equation 1. Now put them in equation 1. So you will be getting sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is equal to minus sine inverse of 1 by 2 plus c. What is the value of sine inverse of root 3 by 2? That will become 60 degree, right? Pi by 3. And this sine inverse of 1 by 2 will give you 30 degree, right? And plus c. Now from here you can find out the c value, which will be coming as pi by 3 plus pi by 6, 60 plus 30, 90 degree. Okay, very easy question. Now c value we have got directly. So now again put the c value in the question, means in the equation 1. Okay, again put the c value in the equation 1. So put in equation 1. When we will put in the equation 1, we will be getting sine inverse of y is equal to minus sine inverse of x plus pi by 2. Okay, this is the final equation we are getting. Now the question has moved to one step ahead. So they said ki you have to find out the y value at x is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Okay, so we will put that in the equation 2. Put in equation 2. We will be getting sine inverse of y is equal to minus sine inverse of minus 1 by root 2 plus pi by 2. Sine inverse of minus theta, we can take it as minus of sine inverse of x. Sine inverse of negative of x can be taken as minus of sine inverse of x, and when this negative sign come outside, it will become positive only. And sine inverse of 1 by root 2 is nothing but 45 degree, right? Pi by 4. So pi by 4 plus pi by 2, 90 degree plus 45 degree, 135 degree, that is 3 pi by 4. So we are getting sine pi by 4, sorry, sine inverse of y value as, so we are getting sine inverse of y value as, I am writing here, right? We are getting sine inverse of y as 3 pi by 4. So the y value will become sine of 3 pi by 4. And that will be actually nothing but 1 by root 2 only, because pi minus pi by 4, second quadrant. Okay, so what is the answer? A option is the correct answer. Is that clear? Okay, let's go to the next page, next question. Yes, so the answer was A option, as you can see. Next question. Again, take 1 minute and try this question. Tell me the answer. Okay. It's an easy one, right? Okay, you can mute yourself, whoever is unmuted. Hmm, correct. Let's solve this quickly. It's an easy question. So it is given as dy by dx is equal to e to the power x minus y. Okay, further this can be written as e to the power x into e to the power minus y, right? And now I think you already have observed it is directly the variable separable form, right? So we can write this as e to the power x upon e to the power y, and then cross multiply. So e means take the y terms on the same side and x terms on the same side. So e to the power x into dx, and then integrate. So as we do the integration, we already know that integration of exponential function is remains same unless and until their exponential is raised by any power or multiplied by any constant. Okay, so in this case, once again, so in this case it will become e to the power y only, and it will become e to the power x only and plus c, right? So this will be our final equation, and option A is the correct answer. Right? I hope that this is clear. Okay, this is the question. Let's go for the next one. Next question again. So this was the answer. Next question. It has been asked in JEE Main 2020. If y is equal to yx is the solution of the differential equation 5 plus ex upon 2 plus y dy by dx plus e to the power x is equal to 0, satisfying the y. See, the same condition is given again. Satisfying y at x is equal to 0 is given as 1. Then again they are asking the value of ln 13. So in this case they are saying ki at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, and they are asking the value of y at x is equal to ln 13. They are asking the value of y. Okay, try this and tell me what you are getting. Take 1 minute. Yes, any answers? Yes. They are saying that ki y is a function of x only, right? Means it is saying that by the differential equation when you will get the y value, which is actually the equation of the curve. So see, this y is actually the equation of curve, and yx is saying that it is the function of x. Okay. Yeah, second option is correct. Great. Good. So let's solve this. Let's solve this question. 5 plus e to the power x upon 2 plus y into dy by dx plus e to the power x is equal to 0. Okay, and the conditions are given. Always when you are solving these questions, no matter whether you are in the board, especially in the boards, right? Write this like this: at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. You will never do the mistake. Okay. So first of all, we'll try the separation, whether it is possible or no. So let's try the separation. So first of all, take that e to the power x on the right side. So this will become dy by dx is equal to minus e to the power x, right? After that, I think it is clearly visible that it is a direct separation. So we can say dy remains as it is here and 2 plus y remains as it is here. Dx will go there, so it will be e to the power x upon 5 plus e to the power x into dx. Okay. So this is, I think you are getting, and now you can do the integration. Integrate both sides. Remember that in the differential equation, whenever the question comes, first task of yours should be try that check whether the separable form is there or no, whether you can do the separation or no, because sometimes they will give you a very complex equation, okay, but after little bit solving, after solving little bit of that equation, you might observe that this is a clear cut of variable separable form. Okay, as you can see in the JEE Mains also they are giving you this kind of questions. Now at this point, since we have studied only one method, so that's why you are able to solve, right? But when we study like 3-4 methods continuously, then you will start becoming confused, because 4 to 5 methods are working in your mind at a time, right? So that's why most first that's why the first method or first way to deal with any question in the differential equation, to deal with the first method, okay, or we can say to try that whether it is separable or no. So integrating both sides, that will give you dy upon 2 plus y is equal to minus times of integration of e to the power x upon 5 plus e to the power x plus c. It's not c, sorry, c will be used after the integration. Okay, so integration of 1 by 2 plus y, it is a linear format, so we can directly say that it is ln of mod 2 plus y is equal to minus, and in this case can we use the substitution rule? Directly we can use the substitution rule. So if you take 5 plus e to the power x as t, it will become e to the power x dx as dt, right? So dx is also there, so therefore it will become simply 1 upon t into dt, or rather I say minus ln t plus c. Mod you can apply and then replace the value of t, that is 5 plus e to the power x plus c, and in the left side you are having ln of mod 2 plus y. Okay, this is simple question you are getting, and now we can go to the next page and we will try to solve it further. So the equation is ln of mod 2 plus y is equal to ln of, in the bracket, mod 5 plus e to the power x plus c. Now take the ln on the left side. Okay, ln of 2 plus y mod plus ln of 5 plus e to the power x mod is equal to c, and you can see that it is the clear cut. You can use the formula of the log m plus log n, which is nothing but base is same, so which will become simply multiplied. Okay, is equal to c, and we can further solve it if you want. Okay, but let's not solve it, let's put it like this only, and let's try to put now the y value, the conditions. First condition was given, let's say this is the equation 1. First condition was given, yes, substitution part, yeah, yeah, tell me. That will, I know, that will come by practice, at this point I'm not using that. Okay, in future when you do the lot of question practice, you can directly use that ln c, right? I know that you know that thing. Yes, Rajat, you are saying something. Okay. So directly put the values now. What are the values given? It is has been at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. Put in the equation 1. So ln of mod 2 plus 1, okay, into 5 plus e to the power 0 will also become 1 is equal to c. So finally it will become ln of mod 3 into 6, right? 3 into 6, 3 into 6, and that will simply nothing but 18. Okay, since it's a numerical value, we can directly take the positive sign. So ln 18 is the value you are getting for the c. Is it correct? So now put that in the equation 1. Put in equation 1 again. So we will be getting ln of mod of 2 plus y into mod of 5 plus e to the power x is equal to c value, which is ln 18. Now the question was asking the value of this total function. This is actually the our equation of curve. This is the equation of curve. Okay, now the question is asking that at x is equal to ln 13, what is the value of y? Right? So let's put that value. So when we will put this value, it will become ln of 2 plus y. We have to find out that into mod of 5 plus e to the power x. Achha, ln 13 means we can write it as log base 13, right? Log 13 base e, sorry. Log 13 base e. Log 13 base e is equal to log, or we can say ln 18. So this value will become what? This value will become, base and base are same, so it will become 13 only. 13 plus 5, 50, 18. Okay, so this value when you solve it, it will become ln of 2 plus y into 18 is equal to ln 18, sorry 13, 13 plus 5, 18. Okay, correct. So ln 18 is equal to, yeah. Okay, so from here we can say ln and ln will be gone. If you take anti-log on the both side, the ln and ln function will be gone. Into 18 is equal to 18. This 18 and 18 is also gone. So we are getting mod of 2 plus y as equal to 1. So therefore two values can happen. So 2 plus y is equal to plus minus 1. So from here y value will be either minus 1 or minus 3. So finally you can say therefore y at ln 13 will be equal to either minus 1 or minus 3. Both are possible. So second option. Okay, this is clear. Again an easy question. Let's go to the next question. So this was the answer, B option. Next, which of the following is true for y of x that satisfy the differential equation dy by dx is equal to xy minus 1 plus x minus y, and it is given that at x is equal to 0, y is also 0. JEE Main 2021. From differential equation you can easily solve the questions in the JEE Mains if you are practice enough. Okay, so I'll recommend that at least complete your books, that is school books, right? Whatever the NCERT books is there, at least complete that once so that you can understand the pattern, how they are asking the question in the. However, you will see that repetition will be there, right? Means pattern is same. Okay, the equation will be different. That's it. So in this question, what you will do, you will again try to think or again try to do whether the separation is possible or not. Anyone got the answer? Fourth option is the right answer. Correct. Good. So let's solve this. So dy by dx is given as xy minus 1 plus x minus y, and it is given that y at 0 is equal to 0, means at x is equal to 0, write this condition like this: at x is equal to 0, y is 0, right? So first of all we'll try to separate them if it is possible. So let's see. If we can see, this is xy, this is y. Let's take the y common from both of them, so it will become y common, so x minus 1. Similarly, in these two parts, this will become x minus 1. And if I multiply 1 here, then we are getting two factors, that is y plus 1 and x minus 1. Now it is one of the easiest question. Okay, variable separable is directly working here. So dy by y plus 1, take the left side, or take this y plus 1 in the left side, and x minus 1 into dx, and then do the integration both sides. So sometimes the question directly will not be looking like it is from the variable separable, but you have to check by hook and crook, right? Okay, so integrating both sides, you will be getting dy upon y plus 1. So left side will be log, right, into dx. So left side will be ln of mod y plus 1 is equal to integration of x will be x square by 2 minus 1 integration is x plus c. Now the conditions are given, put the conditions and get your c value. So let's go to the next page. So we have got ln of mod y plus 1 is equal to x square by 2 minus x plus c. Okay, now at x is equal to 0, let's say this is equation 1. At x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, put in the equation 1. So ln of mod y is 0, this is 1, is equal to this is 0, this is 0 plus c. So you can see ln of 1 will become also 0, this value is also 0, and this is 0. So totally you will get c value as 0. So therefore equation of curve will become however in this question curve is not mentioned, so we should not write it. Okay, we should not write it, we can simply say that the equation will become. So when they are giving you the, however of course it is representing a curve only, but since they have not mentioned, equation will be ln of mod y plus 1 is equal to x square by 2 minus x, that's it. So this is the final equation we are getting. Now they are asking, okay, I think we have to modify it then, right? We have to solve it further. We have to solve it further. So we have to solve it further. Okay, let's see. So from here we can say ki mod y plus 1, we can write this as the ln will go right side. If you take the anti-log both sides, so it will become e to the power x square by 2 minus x. Okay, if you don't remember, log of x to the base e, x is equal to, if it is given a, so x value will become what? E to the power a, na? That is coming from where? By the, someone said something. Yeah, D option. Okay, so let's solve this further. So from this mod you can get the two values. So y plus 1 is equal to plus minus e to the power x square by 2 minus x, or I can say y is equal to y is equal to minus 1 plus minus e to the power x square by 2 minus x. Okay, now again we can apply the condition here, right? Because again a constant is given here, again a constant is given here, that's why we can apply the again condition here, which is given to us at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So let's apply. So at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, putting this in the equation, we will be getting y is equal to minus 1 plus minus e to the power 0, because 0 minus 0 will be 0, and this will become minus 1 plus minus. Is there any mistake we have done? Yeah. Mhm. Exactly, exactly. This is the missing question, missing part in the question. Correct. Okay. I got a mistake. Yeah. So they are saying already in the question कि y is equal to 1 we have to put, right? Sorry, x is equal to 1 we have to put, and then we have to find out the y value, correct? So we have done the slight mistake here. Yeah. So at x is equal to 1 we have to check y value. So y value will become minus 1 plus minus e to the power 1 square by 2, that is 1 minus 1. So this will be giving you minus 1 plus minus e to the power minus 1 by 2. Okay. So two answers will be there. Either it is e to the power minus 1 by 2 plus 1, or either it is e to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. And only one is matching, I guess. Okay. So D option. So y at, you will be writing y at 1 is equal to e to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. This is the final answer. Okay. Someone has joined, I think. I don't know why they are joining at this time. So no one has joined. Let's go to the next question. Next question, before the question, yeah, next question. So D was the answer. Yes, can you try this one? It is saying solve the differential equation dy by dx is equal to cos of y minus x. Check whether the variable separable format is working here or no. Yes, anyone got the answer? If you got, you can tell me by unmuting yourself, or other I have to check then. One second. Any hint? Half angle formula. Uh, huh. Separation of trigonometric formulas. How? Uh, plus sign will be there. Cos y cos x plus sin y sin x, like this. But after, but check that whether after doing that you are able to separate them or not. That is the real question, right? So yes, any other method? Hmm. In this part, right? So now here comes the new variety of question in this. In this question, let's solve this. If it is not working directly, then let's say y minus x as t. Okay, what you will do getting again? We have to do the same thing. Differentiate this whole expression y minus x is equal to t s with respect to x. So when you do that, you will be getting dy by dx minus 1 is equal to dt by dx. So now your dy by dx value has been converted into the another variable, or we can say another differential format. The variable this time is t. So now our equation will become dt by dx plus 1 equal to cos of t. And now it is easy, right? It is easy to separate. It is cos t minus 1, right? So this will become dt upon cos t minus 1 equal to dx, and then do the integration. So before doing the integration, can anyone suggest me that what should we do in this denominator cos t minus 1? Because directly you cannot do the integration of this cos t minus 1, that is in the denominator. Yeah, we can go for the rationalization also, but that will increase our time, right? Rather, we can go for the half angle formulas, right? So what we have studied, half angle formulas, 1, or I can say cos of 2t is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square t. Okay, so in this case you will be getting half angle, so you can say cos t will become 1 minus 2 sine square t by 2. So simply you can say that cos t minus 1 value will become minus 2 sine square t by 2. Okay, just put this value here. So first of all, integrate both sides. So while doing the integration, just replace this value cos t minus 1 as minus 2 sine square t by 2 is equal to integration of dx. Okay, let's go to the next page. So integration of dt upon minus 2 we can take outside, so minus 1 by 2 will remain like this, and in the denominator you will be having sine square t by 2 is equal to integration of dx. Further, if we write this sine square t by 2 in the, if we do the reciprocal, it will become cos x square t by 2 dt is equal to integration of dx. Now it is easy to integrate this. Cos x square t by 2 integration is nothing but cot t, actually cot t by 2. Okay, cot t by 2. Minus cot t by 2, correct. Minus cot t by 2 upon 1 by 2 will also come now. Differentiation of this theta, chain rule. Okay, then equal to x plus c. So minus and minus is gone, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 will also be gone, and finally you are getting cot of t by 2 is equal to x plus c. So now we can replace the value of t also. So we will be getting cot of y minus x by 2 is equal to x plus c, and that is our final equation. Okay, is that clear? Let's go for the next then. Next, now we are going to understand about the reduction, or we can say equation which are reducible to the variable separable form. It means that they are directly, while looking at those equation, they will not be in the format of variable separable, but we will do the some modifications, or we can say we have to convert them into the variable separable, just like in this question. This question was deliberately put it here so that you can understand sometimes directly variable separable is not working. You have to uh, you have to modify that. Okay, the same thing is written here. You can see the equation of dy by dx, which is given in this format, ax plus by plus c, can be converted into the variable separable form by substituting the total expression as t and then do the integration with respect to x. Convert this whole expression in terms of dt by dx. Okay, so dy by dx value you can find out from here in terms of dt by dx and other constants. Okay, this is clear. Easy part, right? Now let's go for the, if you are writing then please quickly write it, then I will go into the next question. Okay, I'm hoping that you should have written right now. Now let's go to the question. The next question, the question is saying that solve the differential equation x plus y plus 1 upon x plus y minus 1. Now you can directly see that directly separable is not, directly you cannot separate them. Okay, directly variable separable is not working out. So can anyone suggest me that what should we do in this case? Which part should we take as t? X plus y, yes, correct. We have to take the x plus y as t. So we will take x plus y as t, and when you do the differentiation with respect to x only, this will become 1 plus dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. And now from here you have to replace the dy by dx value also. So dy by dx value will replace, it will become dt by dx minus 1. Okay, now put it back into the equation. So dt by dx minus 1 equals to x plus y you have already taken as t. So t plus 1 upon t minus 1. This value we have already taken as t. Okay, now I think it can be separated easily. Okay, let's take this one on the right side and take the LCM. So this will become, I think, t plus 1 t minus 1 2t plus 2t upon t minus 1, right? It is coming as 2t upon t minus 1. Anyone confirm? Okay, good. So after that it is easily separable. So dt upon 2t and t minus 1 and equal to dx. Cross multiply, right? Take t terms on the left side, x terms on the right side. So let's write like this. 1 by 2 is outside, t minus 1 by t into dt is equal to dx. Now integrate both sides. Integrate both sides. So when you do the integration, 1 by 2 is here. Achha, t and t will be divided, so it will become 1 minus 1 by t. Okay, into dt is equal to integration of dx. So the integration of 1 will become t only, and integration of 1 by t will become ln t is equal to integration of dx will become x and plus c, right? So we can leave it up to here also. Yeah, last part, right? We have to replace the t value. So x plus y minus ln of x plus y. So don't forget to use the mod here, right? I have not used the mod here, right? Is equal to x plus c, and that is our final equation. Is this clear? So we are going one by one, like how we have studied the variable separable, and then how we can convert a equation into the variable separable. Next question, should we go? Yeah. Because domain, right, ln of x, what about the domain cannot be negative now for the log function. So it will always be taken as a mod sign, so that whenever t value, when we'll find out, okay, if you are finding out the t value from this, suppose that some conditions are given, they are giving you some x y some value of x and c they are giving you, and you have to find out the t value. So first you will find out the t value. Let's say if the two values of t are coming, then you will again put these values and check that whether they are violating or no, whether they are violating the condition of ln x function, okay, domain of that function. If the negative is violating the condition, don't use that, only the positive will be the answer, okay. But in general we have to take the mod every time. Yeah. So this is done and answer is already shown here. Next question. This will be the last question, okay, and after that I'll give the two questions to your homework so that you can try them. Yes, any idea in this? Anyone? What should we do? Hmm. Correct. After that, separate that and put that in the function. What is the final integration you're getting? I think correct. That is the correct. Is equal to dx. Hmm. Hmm. The double substitution will be required in this question. Let's solve this. It's not that very much difficult. Okay, the idea you already got. The y plus 3x has to be taken as t. Question is done only at that position. Rest is calculation. Okay, so let y plus 3x as t. So when you do the differentiation, dy by dx, yes, for okay, you are saying y plus 3x we can take log t to the base e, right? That will also work if you can try. Okay, we will try that. Let's quickly do this with this method. So I think this method will be giving you the dy by dx value directly, dt by dx, right? dt by dx upon minus 3. Put that in this equation. Let's say this is equation 1. So you will be getting dt by dx minus 3 plus t upon log base t, log t to the base e plus 3 equal to 0. So this 3 and this 3 is gone, and yes, now we can separate them easily, right? So finally when you do that, minus sign, no? Minus sign will be there, right? One second. minus sign is there, no? This one. So this will go to the t upon no, minus sign should be there, no? Because here minus sign is there. Yeah. Okay, so it will become log t to the base e upon t into dt, separate them, right? And here dx only. Then do the integration. Integrate both sides, and you will be getting, however you will not getting directly answer, you have to do the substitution here. So that kind of substitution are easy one, right? We can directly use this 1 by log t as another variable, let's say u. Okay, so we can take log base t as u. So 1 by t dt will become du. Okay, replace that value, so it will become u into du. Okay, is equal to integration of dx, and finally it is u square by 2 is equal to x plus c. So you will be getting u value, we can directly put now, log of t base e whole square by 2 is equal to x plus c, and from here only I think you can get the answer, right? C on the left side. I think it will directly work here, right? Log of base t whole square by 2 plus minus x is equal to c, and yeah, minus c will become c again, right? Minus c will become c again if you take the negative sign common. Okay, so x minus log of t value we can replace, right? T value was y plus 3x whole square base e upon 2 is equal to c. Now if you take the negative sign out right side, it will become minus c only, so minus c is nothing but a constant again, so you can write there c again. So the answer should be what? I think first option should be correct. First option, right? All right, so this is it for today, and the answer is also first option. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now I'm giving you two questions for your practice. Quickly note them down or take the screenshot, whatever you want. This is the first question, and when you're done, say yes. One of the students can say yes. Okay, the next question is this one. Acha, answer is also given here if you want to write. Next question is this one. Both questions are from the JEE Mains. Okay, both question has been asked in JEE Mains, and this question specifically was numerical answer type. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed it, and this is the end of our session. Answer is already given, you can write down. Now if you have any doubt, so you can ask.